rules the oceans? A crocodile that hunted T-Rex, a squid that swallowed sea monsters, a fish with a lion's bite, eyes bigger than your skull, a shark deadlier than 5 T-Rexes, and a whale that made Megalodon run. Yes, in this video, you will know the 7 dangerous and extinct sea creatures that will blow your eyes with amazement. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit bell icon. Number 7. Dino-Suchus, the dinosaur's nightmare. You must be familiar with crocodiles and alligators. Sure, they appear quite lazy in today's times, but they are descendants of the Dino-Suchus, a creature so fearsome that no animal in the deep sea could survive its attack. Not only that, many famous giant dinosaurs that came near the sea would be torn apart and eaten by its terrifying jaws. Dino-Suchus could grow up to 39 feet in length, roughly the size of 8 Nile crocodiles. Its body was much more heavily armored compared to modern-day crocodiles. That's why no carnivorous dinosaur could bite it. And because of its massive size, other predators avoided its territory altogether. Despite being apex predators of the late Cretaceous era, it's still a mystery how and why they went extinct. Number 6. The Kraken, Prehistoric Cephalopods. If you've seen the famous movie Pirates of the Caribbean, you must remember the sea monster called Kraken, a creature powerful enough to sink entire ships. Well, creatures like the Kraken did exist in reality. Yes, during the Cretaceous period, the same era as the dinosaurs, giant and terrifying cephalopods roamed the oceans. Specifically, I'm talking about species like Dino-Suchus, which could grow up to 40 feet long, about the size of 2 adult giraffes. It's believed that they were apex predators of their time, and could even prey on marine dinosaurs like mosasaurs. They looked somewhat like modern squids, but were more closely related to today's octopuses. Number 5. Smooth Slayer, the Mega Piranha. You may have heard of modern-day piranhas, bloodthirsty fish known for their razor-sharp teeth. They strike fear into many. But meet their massive ancestor, the Mega Piranha, which was 4 times larger than today's piranhas and had a bite force equal to that of a lion. Imagine the destruction this creature could cause to other animals in the water. If humans had encountered them, they could have easily ripped our heads off from our bodies like slicing through butter. They lived about 10 to 8 million years ago and, like modern piranhas, are believed to have hunted in groups. So far, only the jawbone of the Mega Piranha has been found, which is why we still know very little about them. Number 4. Biggest eye predator, Thaumantosaurus. Friends, between 250 to 90 million years ago, there existed a group of marine reptiles called Thalamatosaurs. Among them, one species named Livyatan was almost the size of a blue whale. But remember, size doesn't always matter. Livyatan was a gentle creature that mostly fed on small marine animals. However, the true sea monster was a species called Thaumantosaurus. These creatures were about the size of a school bus, but their most terrifying feature was their eyes. Their eyes were the largest among any vertebrate that has ever lived. Just one of their eyes was the size of a football. That's why, whether it was the depths of the ocean or the pitch darkness of night, their prey could never escape them. They could even hunt long-necked plesiosaurs with ease. Fossil evidence even shows that these monsters were known to cannibalize their own kind, especially the smaller juveniles during times of hunger. Number 3. Alien shark, Edestus. Let's talk about jaws. You've seen the great white shark's jaws, terrifying even today. Now imagine instead of those jaws, the shark had a giant pair of scissors for teeth. That's exactly what Edestus looked like. No wonder it's also known as the scissor-toothed shark. Paleontologists believe that after the late Devonian extinction event, which I explained in detail in my recent video, apex predators like Dunkleosteus went extinct. And that left room for creatures like Edestus to evolve and dominate. Interestingly, Edestus wasn't closely related to modern sharks. Instead, they were more closely related to modern-day chimeras, another strange deep-sea creature. Number 2, shark on steroids, Megalodon. We've all heard of the Megalodon, often shown as a terrifying, massive shark in movies. But in reality, it was even more dangerous than we think. Its size broke all records. It's considered one of the largest fish to ever live. Its bite force equal to about 5 Tyrannosaurus rexes. Yes, it could rip apart any animal of its time with ease. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it went extinct around 2.6 million years ago due to the Ice Age. Some people believe that Megalodon still exists in deep sea trenches like the Mariana Trench, but that's a myth. If it did still exist, we would have found a recent fossil, something from after 2.6 million years ago, but nothing has ever been found. Number 1, Megalodon's nightmare, Livyatan. Yes, Megalodon was a nightmare for marine animals. But was there a nightmare for Megalodon itself? The answer is yes. Meet Livyatan. If there's any creature that deserves the title of the most dangerous sea monster to ever evolve, it's Livyatan. It was almost the same size as Megalodon, but its teeth were even more terrifying. Just compare the size of Megalodon's teeth to Livyatan's teeth. Livyatan had the largest biting teeth ever found. Livyatan could tear Megalodon into pieces, and it could easily defeat other apex predators like Mosasaurus, Pliosaurus, and even Dunkleosteus. Now you may ask, if Livyatan was so terrifying, why isn't it as famous as Megalodon? The reason is simple. Megalodon was discovered way back in 1835, and its fossils are found more often. Livyatan, on the other hand, was only discovered in 2008, and so far, only its skull has been found. Hisei were just a few of the most terrifying sea monsters that once ruled our oceans. Which one shocked you the most? Was it the scissor-toothed shark or the whale that could kill Megalodon? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a journey into the forgotten corners of history and nature. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild,